Hi guys, we are live. Welcome to our webinar today. We're just waiting for people to join. We'll give each other 2 minutes. Hello and happy December. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. We are excited to have you on board. If I told you that the next 1 hour would completely transform how you show up in your life. The 1%, the difference between the 1% but Cytech Solar is here to make sure that we deliver on this webinar today. Let us know where you're joining us from. What are the frustrations that you're facing with electricity, and what will be a win for you today? Again, karibu sana. We are delighted to have you guys on board. My name is Juliet Wamaitha, and I'll be your moderator for this session. By day, I may look like just a normal girl, but by darkness, I'm living an exemplary life. The reason is 6 months ago, I completely decided to take back my life and take back my power. I bought sitting here as a moderator only, and that is where SciTech comes in. We are here to unlock your freedom. With over 1,000 homes sustainably lit through us, we are confident in the change that we are making in the Kenya energy landscape. Right now, we are hoping to equip you and help you transition into solar power confidently. We have our engineers on board, and they will be able to deliberate and get into all the nitty-gritties of portable power stations to help you make that informed decision. So by the end of this session, we hope that you'll be able to understand portable power stations and how and why they are the future of solar power reliability, how you can be able to save money, save time, and free yourself from those awkward moments when Zoom calls cut off. In fact, there's a statistics that shows in 2024 alone, Kenya's electricity was interrupted with 600 hours. And this translates to 25 days in an entire year, costing each family about 10,000 annually. This is significantly higher than the global average, which is at 120 hours, that is 5 days. I mean, even if sharing stories during blackouts is a Kenyan norm, we cannot continue living like this when the sun is absolutely free. So joining us, our first guest today will be Engineer Vincent Marwa, who is a T3 licensed engineer.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Miss Juliet, for such a profound introduction. That was thumbs up. I want to know where you're joining us from in the comment section. Let us know where you're joining us from and your expectations for this webinar. I'll be sampling a few of our responses as we start our webinar today. Let me see in the chat box how many of us we are, where you're joining us from. What is your expectation when you saw the poster running, understanding portable power stations? Are you joining us and your expectation is to learn what exactly are you looking forward to understand at the end of this all? And let's know where you're joining us from. Thank you so much. All right, as you type, let me continue. So understanding portable power stations, as we call them PPS. What exactly are these portable power stations? When you're talking about portable power stations, what exactly are they? From the definition point of view, portable power stations are self-contained units that provide uninterrupted power. These are equipment or devices that ensure that you have constant power supply in your household when you don't have grid power or when you live at a place that doesn't have power. How do they exactly work? They work by mode of storing energy from grid or solar, and this comes in handy in regions where you don't have KPLC for us in Kenya, or depending on the service provider of the country you are in, this comes in handy in terms of giving you an uninterrupted power supply or reliable power supply against the conventional modes that we have been using, like generators. And in terms of names, this some call them solar generators, some call them backup kits. Solar generator, it's when you're using them with solar. When you use them with solar, that's why you get the name solar generators. And by calling them solar generators, it means they come in handy to do a replacement of anywhere you can use a generator. In most places where generators have been used, these portable solar kits come in handy to do a replacement of the traditional fossil fuels. Fun fact about this, we can call them a power bank for your home. It's a power bank for your home. In what sense? The same way a power bank can power your household items conveniently, the same way a power bank powers your phone conveniently, the same way a portable power station can equally your critical appliances in the house, such as fridge, TV, your laptop, workstations. Those are the things that can be powered with portable power station. And well, let's have a dive at the key components that comprise to make up a portable power station. They are the key components that we consider that makes a portable power station. And a portable power station is made up of a number of components. As we've said, it's a one unit that stores energy. The unit that stores energy has components in it. And these components include battery, an inverter, an inbuilt charge controller, and other accessories, as we'll be dissecting them shortly. When we talk about the battery storage, this is where the energy is stored. The energy that is converted from grid or energy that is converted from solar is stored in the battery that is used when when solar is not available and when grid is not available. That is where the power is stored. And then the inverter is what converts the power from solar to the battery, and again converts the power stored in the battery to be usable on the appliances that are powered. And the inbuilt charge controller is the one that regulates the charging and discharging of the battery from solar, as far as solar is concerned. And shortly we'll have a look at one of the among the key features that some portables have. It's called Jackery, and you can see in its oneness, in its one compact unit, it has the separate thing that make it up. All these listed components here are inbuilt, and then on the it's closed, this is how it looks like, where we have the various ports that are there that you use for the outputs and the charging ports. So on the far left, we can see the USB port C. You can see USB port A. These are outlets. You can see a DC output port where you can connect your DC load, be it a light. It can be used when you're talking about charging, as far as that's an outlet for charging, what are the options that we have for charging these portable power stations? We have quite a number of options for charging the power stations, and one of the options that we advocate for is the solar panels. These portable power stations, as we've called them, solar generators, can be charged using solar panels. As far as solar panel charging is concerned, most manufacturers for this portable power station manufacture their own panels. They are foldable panels that you just have a portable power station, and then you can connect it with a portable panel as you are on the move. So the foldable solar panel can be used to charge this portable power station to full capacity. The specifications that the manufacturer has recommended. When you look at the sticker there, as we'll be discussing we'll be looking at the data sheet, the manufacturer always recommend the voltage ranges and the current ranges that you're supposed to meet when you're using a solar panel, as far as each and every portable station is concerned. Another option for charging, we have grid. In our country, we use now KPLC as a charging option. So that is connecting KPLC to charge your portable power station. If you don't have the option of solar, you can consider using grid. This one, it's converting the normal grid power to charge your portable to full capacity. And then when you don't have the grid, when you have a blackout, then grid comes to do a replacement of the same. And then the last option we have as a charging option, we have your car. When you are going for camping or you're driving somewhere, when it's a Kenyan thing, it's Christmas season, and you'll be traveling home, and you might be worried. I don't have a be on the move. I don't have a KPLC with me on the move. I don't have able to charge. How will I be able to use the portable? Your car is actually an option. It's a port where you can connect it to your car, and you'll be able to charge your portable power station well. You can see quite a number of responses. I'll sample a few. Great initiative, glad for your kind feedback. Be sampling a few as we continue going. And then at the tail end of this webinar, we'll have a Q&A session where we'll have to answer all your questions. In case in this presentation we don't answer the question that you've been asking yourself about a portable, we're going to have an entire session where we'll sample all your questions and give a feedback to all of them. On the next part of this, we are going to have a look at why should you choose a portable power station. What does a portable power station solve in terms of your needs? What exact station for yourself? Even from the way the name suggests, it's a portable power station. So the one key factor that you should consider which will make you purchase one, it's because of its portability nature. They are very light, as I'll be showing you shortly, very light to carry around. They are computation and setting them up at any location of your choice. So this is very helpful for those of us who are always on the move, for those of us who love traveling, for those of us who are not stationed at one place, you're working at different places, and you need, as we've said, it's a power bank for the home. The way your power bank, you can move with it around. You can go with it at any place of your convenience. The same way this portable power station, because of their portability nature, you can move with them around at any place that you desire to have them. Next to it will be cost saving. When you compare the cost of running a portable power station and the cost of using a generator, portable inconvenience, when you're charging with solar is always free, as far as there is the sun, which is guaranteed at every day. Every morning you wake up, you have sun. Then the sun will always charge your portable power station. If you're having grid, you can always charge your portable power station. But we all know if you're supposed to run a generator, then it means at any given point, if you don't have fuel, you can't use your generator. You can't wait until the next day in the morning for you to have sun come out and then your generator will pick up. And it doesn't work like that. You must purchase the fuel to run your generator. Even the maintenance cost of a portable power station versus that of a diesel generator, it's quite different. The generator will always be expensive compared to the portable power station. In terms of independence, when you have a portable power station, you can actually be off-grid. Like a number of clients that we have installed portable for, they are some who use portable in their off-grid solution in their remote areas where they don't have grid. They're away from grid, using portable power station as their main source of power, meaning it's become so energy, you become energy independent now that you have power available for you at any given place and point. In terms of sustainability, portable power stations are the key front of driving sustainability in our region currently. So when you're moving towards green energy, portable power station ensures that we are at the forefront of advocating for renewable energy and sustainable energy demands. Let's have a look at use cases. We might be talking about these all advantages and why you need to consider one, but maybe you're asking yourself, where exactly does this portable power station fit? Where do I exactly use it? At what place do I need it? Do I really need a portable power station? Just sample a few areas that you can use a portable power station. You can use this portable power station as a home backup system for your emergencies. In terms of, it will provide reliable power during outages and to essential appliances like lights, fridge, security systems. Before the introduction of portable power station in our market, then we had the ancient traditional inverter system, inverter and battery system, which was separate, which you'd use. You'd have to connect an inverter, a battery, and a charge controller, and maybe panels for that. Now, with the introduction of portable power station, it's convenient to do a backup system for your house appliances at a very critical moment that you need. So, and then in addition to that, we have remote work and travels. Those of us who do traveling, it's Christmas season, all of us will be going inside in the Kenyan spirit, in the truth, then portable power station become a convenient source of power for us. You don't have to get worried that when you go home, you'll have to stay a whole week without power. When you go home, you can't work. With portable power stations, you can actually travel and still at work. You can still work remotely at your own convenience without having any fears of lack of power. In terms of camping and outdoor activities, portable power stations come in handy for those of us who love traveling and going for camping activities and even outdoor activities and events. Consider events like activation at malls, campaigns, when you're running campaigns, when you're having events, church events, weddings. Portable power station comes in handy as a replacement of fossil fuel driven generators and other ability, and therefore they stand as the best option for us to consider. As we come to up of this presentation and we look at the actual portable power stations, when you're deciding a power station for yourself or you want to recommend for someone, one of the key factors that you need to consider will be the needs, the power needs and the intended use that you desire for this portable power station. What exactly do you want powered? Whatever you want powered dictates what the capacity of the portable power station you need. Your needs determine the portable power station that will be supplied to you, as we'll be having a look. The other thing will be the inverter and battery capacity. The capacity of the inverter and battery that is in the portable power station has dictates even what you're supposed to settle for a portable power station. As the image go around of what we have in store, then you'll just discover some are big, some are small. Whatever determines how big or small a portable power station is, it's exactly the inverter it has and its battery capacity. The battery capacity tells us the image that it has. Right. We've talked about it up there. Charging option is another thing to consider when you are choosing a portable power station, which mode of charging do you want to use? Do you want to use solar to charge? Do you want to use your car to charge it? That one informs of which exactly mode to use. For instance, if you want to use camping, then you can't choose grid as your mode of charging. If you are considering a portable power station for camping site, then having solar panel, a foldable solar panel for you will be a thing to consider because of the relocating part, because of the moving, up and down movement, and having a portable panel accompanying the portable power station will be a good solution for you. When you talk about the technical specification, you'll have to look at a data sheet. Let me take you through a data sheet that tells you the technical specification that you have to look for when getting a portable power station, so that you don't get a portable power station and is not serving you, it's not giving you what you exactly desired. So we are going to have a look at this data sheet, and if you can see it, you can type in the comment section if you are able to have a look at it. So this data sheet that we are projecting here on the screen, it's a Bluetti data sheet. It's one of the portable power station brands that we deal with. So we're going to have a delve into it, just to have a look at what are the technical specification, what are the key parameters you're supposed to look at when you're even settling for a portable power station. So we'll have, it is one of the portable, I think you can zoom in, you can have a look at it, the EC200 Max portable power station. And from the upside of it, from the first part of it, it's the battery type. So the battery type that is used for this portable is a technology that is the highest advanced technology we have currently in the market, the lithium iron phosphate, and it's way advantageous than the gel that we've been using. We have the capacity. So for this 200 Max Bluetti portable, its capacity is 2,048 watt hours. So it's a 2.04 kilowatt hour battery storage. It has a life cycle of 3,500. The life cycle is the rate between one full charge and one full discharge. So assuming we are charging this battery to full capacity, connect a load that is worth 2,200 to it, that we recommend you at least you have a 70. It has a surge of around 4,800 watts. In terms of outlets, where the ports that you can connect, accommodate when you're charging. It has the AC charging maximum. You can charge using 500 watts. When you this portable power station, they have two ways of supplying power. You can use it UPS or an EPS. What do I mean by these words? You can either use it as an emergency power supply, that's EPS, or you can use it as a UPS, interrupted power supply. Yes, those options vary depending on the equipment. Their equipment, if you're powering it using medical equipment, then you need to use the ones which support UPS mode with a down. And if you're using it for emergency power supply, you can use it with equipment that can accommodate at least a few seconds of switch time. As we wrap up this session, as far as the presentation is concerned, then we go to the physical part of we have installed them for a few of our clients in different areas. We have a 3 kilowatt power station that is working with two pieces, 400 watt solar panel at our client who is off-grid in Maua. We have one that we have in Meru, that's a 3 kilowatt with an expandable battery with 800 watt solar panels. We have one that is working here at Muthaiga. It's a 600 watt power station. It's a 600 watts with a 100 watts portable solar panel, working in shooting documentaries at remote areas in Tanzania. The one that is used in this image, it's a 1 watt portable power station for a fridge backup here in Ruiru. Then we have one that we use 1800 watts for a tour and travel company in Nairobi. And that is all about our portable power station. As far as the presentation is concerned, of it, we are going to have a look at how they look physically, the ones that we have here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, engineer. Wow, I think I've actually been underusing. I'm well informed. I'm hoping you guys are staying tuned and connected with us across our social media platforms. You can search us on LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, under the name Scitech Solar, and you'll be able to connect with us. Next is the demo session. Now, and it might all seem like gibberish to you right now, but in the next session, engineer Charles share of these physical products and get to give you a taste and feel of how the products look like. Welcome very much to the podium, engineer Charles Shege.
Karibuni sana. What I'm here to do is just dumb it down and just show you practical. And these are the brands. So they come in various, which is a PS200, going up to the largest, which is all. It's just the capacity of the inverter and the battery. Starting with this PS200, these are 200 watt. These are 200 watt inverter that has a 102 watt hour of power. It steps down up to the PS300, then up to PS600, And then we have the PS1800, and finally the biggest of them all, which is a PS3000. This is called the Hinen brand. So I'll just show you practically what this comes with. Starting with the smallest, all of them have different types of ports. So starting with this small one. With me here, you have an LCD panel. So this is what show you the display of what is going on. This is the power button of how you turn it on. This is the AC output side. As you can see, this is a US side of sort of port. And then this is the button you use to turn on the AC outputs. And then you have multiple USB and Type-C charger outputs. So I'd like for us to jump into this PS3000 and just have a look at it and how it works. So as you can see, the LCD is going to show you the voltage. That is the amount of current that is in the power bank. So right now we are at 58%. So meaning you have 58% of charge. This is the input. So whenever we are charging, whether by solar or by grid, it is going to have its own input right there. And then when you connect a load, this is the output, and it is going to show you how much watts you're consuming. These are the outputs. You can charge your phone here. Anything that requires the USB type or a Type-C charger, this is how you're going to do it. And then if you want for the AC ports to come on, just switch it on there and it will come on, meaning we now have power to portability. It also has a suitcase sort of pull. So you can be able to pull this, and it has some wheels. So you don't have to carry it through and through. When you're on a smooth surface, you can be able to pull it and tag it along. So this is the 3000, this is the 18, the 600, the 300, and the 200. Come with me. Let's come here now. Hithium. That's the name of the brand, Hithium. These are 1 kilowatts. These are 1 kilowatts. So with Hithium, it's a Hinen. The only functions it has is just the on and off button. So you'll be able to see on and off there. And then it has some lights that will show you the number of bars that you have in your portable. And then on this other side, we have the AC input. So this is when you are charging it using the grid. You have the PV input when you have your solar panel for charging. It has only one output, AC output. So this one you'll have to either use the equipment directly or possibly use an extension cord to power other loads. That's as far as the Hithium goes. We have another one here, which is an Indian company. Just the LCD display shows you the AC and the DC when you turn it on. This is the on button. It will show you how many bars it has. And then everything else here, the outputs. And then we have one, which is the PV input here. So if you're charging it using a panel, this is the port you're going to use. So these are the outputs. Yeah, these are the EU sort of. To this side, we are here. Now, this is another company called Bluetti. So Bluetti, we are going to begin with this, which is the smallest of them all. This is an EB3A. EB3A is a 300 watts and a battery capacity of 268 watts. So for this one, the on button is right here. That's how you turn it on. This is a LCD display. It shows you how much power it has. It has 27% worth of power. The input side, if you connect it to the grid or the solar, it's going to show you how many watts are charging it, and then the output bit. So for this one, to turn both DC DC and AC on, you have to click on those slides. So the AC on, meaning you can be able to access power using these ports. It has the cigarette charger, the cigarette charger here, and then it has the grid input right here. It has the PV input right here. Everything else that comes with it are the outputs. It has a special feature. It has a that's the high mode, and then it has an SOS. So maybe if you are lost, and then we go to the next one here, which is the another Bluetti, a larger one for that case. So its applications are more or less similar to this smaller one. The ports are almost similar to that one. So I'd like to go. I'd like to go to this bigger one, which is an AC 200 Max. These are 2.2 kilowatt, and that has a battery capacity of 2048 watt hours. So for this one, you can charge it with a maximum of that come with it, the foldable ones. If you need to use the traditional panels, you need to stick to the specifications that have been given by the manufacturer. Now, coming back to this, the lights, and then it has, as you look here, it has a wireless charging option. So for this one, for those people who use phones that are enabled in terms of wiring, all you need is just to come and place your phone there. And as you can see, my phone is charging. So that is a special feature that now, speaking of the AC 200 Max option, we have another thing called the battery capacity of the units. So this one, you can stack up to 4 batteries to bring you a total of 8 kilowatt hour of power. So for this one, it has 2 wireless charging ports. You can be able to place 2 phones there or other equipment that will be able to be charged with that one. For its outputs, there are multiple. This one has multiple outputs, up to 4. So that is it. And then the USB bits has several, as many as of them as you can see. Yeah. And then these are the DC outputs, the pin type DC output, that one. And then the car right here. This is the Bluetti version. Now, on the other bit about Bluetti, you can be able to keep up tabs with these tables here. And this is the 3A series. So when you come to my app, you can be able to see I've connected to this portable. And what it is going to do is going to show you what exactly is happening within it. It will show you the power. If you are charging using the PV, it will show you how much power is coming in. If it is outside, it will show you how much the grid is charging. And then when you put phone is charging, in the output, it is going to start displaying. As you can see, the DC is displaying 3 watts of output. So that's another feature as much as the app is concerned. You can also be able to switch on and off the DC and AC ports using this one. Like right now, of the DC one, you will see that even the phone will stop charging, but once charging. So this one, you can view it using both the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. You can connect it to Wi-Fi on Bluetooth, and you can be able to see it locally. So that one goes for all the Bluetti. You can see them on Bluetooth, which are higher IP rating, as high as IP65, meaning you can go with it to the outside. It can get rained on or water splashes on it, and it remains as is. Now, going to Hinen. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. So when you go to stackability, this is what we mean by stackability. This is the PS3000, and you can stack up to 6 of these batteries on it, meaning you can store power up to 14.8 kilowatt hour of power. So that's as far as Hinen is concerned. You can be able to stack 6 of these. Now, something to mention, when you come to charging, if you are charging using panels, it will be very hard for a 400-watt panel, the foldable one, or if you're using the traditional one, you will use 2 pieces of 350. Now, those two pieces will take about 4 or 5 hours to charge this to 100%. When you stack, so 5 hours times 6, that's 30 hours of charging. So if you are stacking, it is advisable for you to use grid to charge this. Sawa. Let's go back to my Hinen now, and then I show you another feature when it comes to the app. I want to connect to the Hinen app. Apps, but when you come to Bluetti and Bluetti and Hinen, those two have apps. So I'm going to log into this PS3000 where it's connecting. They have the Hinen app. So for me, it's telling me it's on standby. It has to turn it on. I can even be able to now do a demo of some of the loads that we can use. So let me put on a load for you. Goes on in the app. That's my water there. And then I turn. So I've turned them on, and then I can turn on my load. And as you can see, my kettle, my water is heating using the electric kettle. And then when I go to the app now, it is showing me how much power it is drawing on the output bit. So right now it's drawing about 1916 watts. So then you'll be able to calculate if it's at 3000 watt portable at 2560 watt hour. Then how many hours will it use if I'm going to boil water entirely? So that's just a bit of the practicability of how to use these items. So for charging bits, we can go to the charging, and then I show you some of the foldable panels that come with this portable. So on this side, this is what we call a foldable solar panel. Starting with this large one, this is a 400 watt foldable solar panel. This is a 200 watt, and this is an 100 watts foldable solar panel. So by being foldable means you can be able to fold it like a briefcase. This is the cord that comes with it. Remember, I showed you the PV input to just plug this in, and then the equipment is going to charge. So for the folding bit, let's try and fold this one like that. It's very easy to carry. I'm going to the office. This is 100 watts worth of sun. And be able to go with this one if you're going to camp. Wherever you're going, we shall go. Carry this one, carry your portable kit. You have power with you through and through. Some of the uses for the people who are at church or events people. Events people, you have that car generator that you do like this. So instead of that one, so you settle for a PS3 300. No noise, you can put it right inside where you are doing your event. No noise. It guarantees you of power. It cannot fail like the generators. So, guys, what are you waiting for? Thank you very much. That has been my time. If you have any question whatsoever on any of these portable kits, you can reach out to us. Type it on the comment. You can also give us a call if you're interested to know more of any of these ones. So that has been my time. Thank you very much. Karibuni. We welcome questions now. We'll be able to take a few.
All right. Thank you so much, Engineer Charles, for such a session. I think we've all had a look at how the portable power station look like. At least you have an idea of how they look like. And just in case you want to see them more or get a practical feel of them, you can always book a session with us. Come at our warehouse, come at our office, and we can take you through. We can customize the experience for you. And as we discussed, so I'll be sampling a few questions that are online and that are here. Sample a few of them, and I'll be taking as you raise them in the chat box also. So the first most common question that we get is what's the difference between a power station and a traditional generator? What makes a portable power station different or stand out? What makes them different? What makes them unique? And one of the things that make portable power station unique is the fact that they are rechargeable. Generating option don't exist for traditional generators. So when you go for a portable power station, you're getting a one-stop solution. You don't have to get worried of the what if question as far as you purchase your portable power station is eliminated in the equation. Another question that we get frequently is, what are the key factors to consider when you're choosing a portable power station? As we had mentioned prior in our presentation, that that portable power station has, because the battery capacity storage tells you of how long that portable power station can last you, the duration with which it can run you. For instance, the EB3A, that Bluetti portable power station, has a 268 watt hours in terms of energy storage. So if you are connecting a division of 268 divided by 100 of time, so under 3 hours, you are free to get a backup time of 3 hours. If you're using the EB3A, portable power station from that station. Have you installed them somewhere? I think most of the questions that we get when you are doing activations, when you are marketing for the first time, when clients are interacting with the portable power station for the first time, most of the time the question is, have you installed this portable power station somewhere else? Have you installed them in different regions? It when it was at around 80%, and by the time the service was being completed at 1, it was at 41%. That's the real case scenario that we have used this portable power station. And of course, most of the clients we have sold to them, we've called back to check how they are performing, and all the feedback has been overwhelmingly nice that the portable power station are still servicing them as desired. Then what are the main advantages of using solar as a charging option for this portable power station? It's advantageous in terms of power bills. When you're using solar to charge your portable, meaning you're saving on your power bills. You don't have to be worried of how you pay, how you'll be expecting a high bill for charging the portable power station, because solar will have taken care of that. When you're talking about blackouts, you don't have to be worried about black. When you have a black, have that time to, you don't have the power to charge, but when you have solar, that one is already sorted. Those are among the few questions that we sampled for today, and I'd like to know a few comments. You can sample a few as we are wrapping it up. What have you learned? What has been your take home in this session as we wrap it up for today? Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much to both our engineers. They've been very insightful in almost confident that now you can be able to make that decision to transition from grid power all the way to solar power. And the good news is Sitec Solar actually stocks all these products. So we are a one-stop shop for installation as well as distribution for these portable power stations if you want to make the transition and if you actually want to move. A huge thank you to everyone who has joined in today. Thank you. I think I can see Tons, I can see Bildad, I can see Mercy, I can see Anthony, Paul. Thank you so much. I can see Purity, Elias. Wow. Wow. I can see so many people. Mary, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you even for your encouragement. Thank you for staying with us in the past 1 hour. It's really been our pleasure to make sure that we've disseminated this information to you guys. All I want to say right now is happy holidays, Merry Christmas, a prosperous 2025 to you. And remember, usiende ocha bila one of these products. Thank you so much.
Never waste my time, you all I want. Neither you.